Hello there. So, right now, I have a few things I want to unbox with you guys. I feel like it would just be fun. Um, I had a different plan because I wanted to talk to you about a few things at the same time. So I was actually gonna do like a full face of makeup and I laid out everything and then I was like, honestly, I don't think I plan to talk that long. And also, I don't really want to do my makeup right now. And also, not because I don't feel like excited for it, it's just like I'm cold, I'm sniffling, I'm sneezing. It's just too much. So I figured we'd do it this way. My phone battery is low. I don't even have my wig on, literally. This beanie is just so warm and cozy. I wear it in the house too. All right. So look at this. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I got this from TJ Maxx, and what I want to do is put it in my brush holder. We have enough slots, we should, to put them in there, so I figured we'd do it together. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about, let me put this over here for now. What I wanted to talk about was, it's two main things. The first thing is a testimony. So honestly, getting these brushes in themselves was a testimony because I almost never got them. They're not the most expensive brushes. They're just so pretty though. Like, I almost broke off my finger taking off the brush a while ago. But look, it's so sparkly. It's so pretty. It's so soft. Oh my gosh. I feel like this would be nice to buff in like my foundation and stuff like that. I like that it comes with beauty blenders as well. So yeah, what I want to talk about is, this one is nice. This one looks like it would be good for like smudging your eyeshadow to do like a kind of like an eyeliner look if you're going for like a smoky eye kind of vibe. This might be good to be more precise with your concealer, like if you try to define your eyebrows. I sound so stuffy, it almost makes me want to stop recording. Anyways, I just felt like I was gonna be like, it's not about the brushes right now. So literally, I wanted milk powder, all right? And I had a specific reason. That doesn't really matter right now. It's more so like, I felt like God told me from the very beginning that I was gonna be using a specific type, which I already had in the house. Anyways, I took up myself same way, say, may I go for buy milk powder, may I buy milk powder. I was just so excited to try this thing, this new thing. So anyways, I actually have extra slots, which is really nice. I think I should put the bigger brushes to the back, and then I'll have space to put the beauty blenders, because I was thinking I'd have to put the beauty blenders elsewhere. I usually like to put my beauty blenders in something that's gonna allow them to breathe. Something with holes for ventilation, honestly, which is not this. However, they're new. I haven't used them yet, so I'm just gonna tuck them in there anyway. They fit so nicely inside. It's so cute. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna fit. It's not about this, crystal. Took up myself, so I'm going to buy milk powder. I got to the first place. And I figured from the jump it would be challenging to find the milk powder. But I said, you know what? Look, that's really cute. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go get it anyway. And I had a backup plan. The first place I go to, they have milk powder, but it's goat milk. I don't want goat milk. Not that goat milk couldn't work, but that's not the vibe I was going for just yet. And it was also like expensive for me at the time. So I was like, it's not what I really want. So I'm not gonna really jump and buy this right now. And I had to get other things because it's a recipe, it's something I was making. And those other things, I didn't have all of them at home. It doesn't matter. The point of the matter is I left that. So I went to the next place. Next place, they didn't have it at all. So I asked somebody and they told me, because I went to ask somebody where it might be in the supermarket, because I looked and I didn't find it, and she told me they don't have it. She gave me a recommendation where might have it, so I checked. This is the third place. Third place, I'm trying to think if there's anything else from the first place, because honestly, it just, and like I told you, I feel like God told me from the beginning which one I was gonna use, right? So I got to the third place and they have milk powder, but it's like low, non-fat. The way my nostrils flared. Look at this case. Like, oh my gosh. And the texture of it, because it's bedazzled, is so nice. I like that I can store the brushes in the tin or just use it for other stuff, God's willing. Anyways, you could even like gift someone something in a container like this. This would also be nice for like a DIY project. Ooh. Oh my lord, my earphones are dying. The phone battery is low. Next thing, I picked this up in one of our favorite beauty stores. It's a blush. How cute is this? Look, it's like a cute little pot. I open it up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I go to the third place. It's non-fat. Non-fat milk powder is nice and all, but I literally needed fat as one of the ingredients. So I had to leave that. So I'm like, all right, I did have that backup place. So I decided to go. Now, this is a place I've been there countless times over years. And the parking lot is always packed. On top of that, like inside itself is just, anyways. I'm thinking, okay, so this is the fourth place. I'm like, you know what? You see why you must just listen to God and just spare yourself all the extra shit. Just spare yourself all the extra shit and be obedient to God. You heard him the first time, that's it. I go to the fourth place and I mentally prepared myself for the parking situation because I already know it's like, however, I'm thinking the time of day, I don't expect it to be that bad. And I've driven past it before at a certain time of day and it's been empty, even surprising me based on my past experiences with it being crowded. Anyways, I pull up, it's mad packed. I'm like, Lord have mercy, it would be today. And the parking situation, believe me, the interactions I had with people, if they come across this video, they might have something to say. The bottom line is I fucking left. Okay. Nearly mash up the fucking car. Nearly mash up PB squared. Leaving the fucking premises due to my annoyance with the parking situation. So, guess what? I didn't get the milk powder. And so I end up coming back home and drawing for the very same milk powder that God told me from the very beginning I would be using. And you know what? The interesting thing about it is the milk powder not expire. I had enough. I had more than enough. Actually, I was surprised with how much I had. That so God is really good, because I even had enough milk powder to make like more than I thought I could. And I had enough milk powder in a way that I even had a different type to amplify my recipe, bro. And then I was able to add like divine looks to my recipe. And so I just ended up with an amazing milk bath recipe, and I'm just so thankful to God. I did experience disappointment, wasted time, frustration. You know what I mean? I experienced all these different things. I did also experience like achievements, because like I said, there were certain ingredients I did have to go and get. However, like I was even surprised with what I already had at home, and the fact that I had more than enough. So God is just, and I have some left over. So God is just a provider in general. You know what I mean? He's patient, he's loving, he's kind. I could, so much things could have gone wrong, worse, when I went to all those places. And yes, I spent all that time and went to all those places. However, that's still on me, because at the end of the day, like I said, I felt like God told me what to do with what I already had. So I feel like that's a testimony. I have one more thing to unbox, and I do have one more thing to talk about, but I feel like I saw the light on my phone get low and the battery is already low. So I'm kind of like, what's the battery? I feel like I should just keep talking just to finish it. So this is a mask, a face mask, and I've had a face mask from this brand before. I'm just not sure if it's the exact same one. So when we open it, we're about to find out if it's the one I already have. I got this in the mall. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is, this is not the same one. The one I have before is a gold, and this one is a diamond. This is a diamond collagen peeling mask. So lovely, the packaging. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna open that right now, especially because of my sniffling and all that. I didn't really want to even go into the blush that much, but I'm excited to try this. So alright, so the unboxing stuff was fun. Let me hurry up and finish the last thing I want to say. Imagine you go to somebody and you tell them you're concerned about someone's life. I'm sure the expectation is investigation, right? Or like you're calling who you need to call. Even if it's police you need to call to investigate further. You know what I mean? However, instead, you choose to call the madhouse and have the person locked away. Now, God forbid something did happen to the person whose lives you were concerned about in the first. Real quick, I just want to say God's timing is above everything. You know, sure, I could have, from the jump, when I felt the inkling, when He told me which milk powder I was gonna use, I'm gonna just jump in the kitchen and do what I was doing. However, I probably wouldn't have made it in the amplified way that I ended up making it if I had rushed and made it. You know, thankfully I took my time and I went and I sought out the ingredients, and, you know, took my time and still with God's direction, ended up doing what I needed to do in His literal perfect timing. And along the way, I learned lessons. You know? So yeah, I'll just close that out there. Remember to put God first and love always. Listen, I'm really here cracking up because I'm thinking about the milk powder. And the second place I went to, God is funny, you know. The second place I went to, I was smelling that shit. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I felt like I could smell the milk powder, and I felt like I was following my nose, bro, to find the milk powder. And I walked down a certain aisle, I never found it. And then I realized that the baby aisle was next door. So I'm like, okay, that's why I'm smelling milk powder. I didn't really look at formulas. I didn't see any. And I was saying, like, I'm not trying to use baby formula for this. Like, I'm not, like, the babies eat the baby formula. Like, I'm not going to hold you. Baby food can taste good. I don't go around, like, eating all of baby food. I'm just saying, like, the banana flavor Gerber is lit. That mashed banana something tastes good. But like, yeah, that's not what I was there for. But I was just really cracking up because I was really like on a search for milk powder, bro. Like, bro. But it worked out. I enjoyed my milk bath. God is good.